Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my second cast of Anything Ever. And today, we're back with more Beyond All Reason. A nice little 5v5 on a nice map that has some water mixed in. Seem to got some people going water on each team, so that should be exciting. Let's go ahead and get to introductions. And we're going to start right off in the middle because we got some interesting things happening right now. But we got Triig for Team Blue, Malavex in the green, Sleeping Dragon in the purple, Wildlife in the cyan colorish thing, Pemcode in the darker green. And then for the Team Red and other colors, we got David Blade, followed by David11114. And then we have Valstrax in the orange. And we got Meridian in the water in the yellow. And Annie Yuri in the pink, also in the water. Now, I just wanted to get to this right off the bat. Triig and David Blade gonna see each other. Gonna walk right at him. Triig not about to give up his turf. Big fan of the high ground. Gonna build a turret right in front of David's face. David not gonna accept that either. And we'll see what happens there. This is interesting. One could just degun the other. Gonna build turrets while shooting at each other. Oh, and the D-gun comes out. David had enough. Oh, beautiful. Almost poetic. But he got the laser tower up on the entryway, which is actually huge, meaning nobody gonna be able to get up here anytime soon. David, taking one for the team. Absolute hero. I had absolutely nothing. David gave David114 is giving David Blade his own units. And this light laser tower gonna be enough to kill these little grunts coming up. Yeah, not enough. Triig needs to back off. Triig very unhappy with that. Both of them. 2 minutes to die still. Very good point. Let's go to take a look at the water, since that's going to be a mess in the middle for a little bit. Alright, we got Yuri. Just building along. Not a care in the world. Taking the mexes on the land. Gonna build some wind over here. Not a fan of the water, probably. The first chance Annie Yuri got. You know, the name and the color is making me think girl. So I'm probably gonna say she at some point in this. Probably a he. I have no idea. We'll figure it out one day, I'm sure. Alright. Got a bunch of construction bots claiming all of their territory. We got Meridian over here down with his own construction ship. Gonna attempt to build on the land. Very optimistic. Oh, and Team Red has secured the high ground. Well, the middle anyway. There are other ways they can get up here. Triig, not one to give up though. Has a construction bot and a mission. And over here, Malavex. Slowly but surely getting up. Building another bot lab. Kind of a mistake this early. I'd say that's not the priority right now. You want to get an army out right now. He is super fragile with a Whistler. Not a good starting first unit to really cover your ass or anything. Triig gonna steal a metal extractor. He has his fingers everywhere. His dirty little goblin paws. Goblin claws. Oh, and that is a huge economic boost for David. I think he's he's resurrecting his commander, and then they'll be able to suck up or just res Triig's commander for a huge lead. Triig is hating at me so much. Probably true. Whistler gonna come out here and suggest that they stop. Gonna regret his life decisions and will not have any life to regret anymore. Malavex saw that, says unacceptable, and will attempt to push up here a little bit. These grunts for wildlife not being used to the full ability that they could have been, their full potential. The one survivor comes back to tell his tale. Perhaps a little traumatized. Not going to be with the rest of the group for the moment. There we go. Finally he rejoins his comrades after a short break. Smoke break. We have an armed metal extractor going up here. How's their range? It's not bad. It's alright. Ooh, what do we got going on over here? What is this? A light gun... A supporter. A light gunboat. Wow. Completely unprotected metal extractors right here. Well, I say that, and then there's a submarine coming up. So, shouldn't lose anything. Can this not shoot underwater? Is that what's happening? So it doesn't even matter? Well, you learn something new every day. Not gonna be a good time for him. Submarine shoots the land in protest. And they drive right past each other. Ships in the night. Except it's daytime. Malavex contesting the high ground. David with his commander backup getting shot by the laser tower, brought down to 6%. A little scary. These thugs standing here in silent protest. However, the laser tower cares not for your protest. Oh, and a dive in with the thugs of wildlife. Grunt's very unhappy about this situation. Wildlife, go another path. There is another way. Wildlife like a ram. Oh, and a bunch of thugs. Countering the thugs. The thugs gonna win this battle. I'd put my money on it. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, Malavex got some blitzes in. The economy of David 11114. Unhappy. What the fuck? How? He says to the spectators. I missed it. You missed it. Everybody missed it. Probably through this whole top area that you guys have no vision on. It would be my guess. But we got a massive naval fleet over here for Meridian. Pemcode has some submarines of his own. Unfortunately, he is the only water player on their team, so it's going to be a little hard for him to cover both sides. As you can see, like pink and yellow, Meridian and Yuri, and pushing very far, doing good work for their team. Oh, submarines can't fire backwards, so this is something I've learned just now. Pemcom not going to be too happy about that. Sleeping Dragon is about to lose these metal extractors. Has some air coming out, but oh, this isn't looking good. These destroyers have a lot of potential right now. Will it be realized? The fight in the middle is still going down. Absolute giants refusing to give up any ground. Unfortunately, laser towers have the disadvantage of not being able to move when something outranges it, so right now, war in favor of David Blade. Tria getting his base set up. Willing to adapt, kind of. You know, the strategy is the same, but he didn't give up. And that's respectable right there. Has a decent sized army. But I say that, and I look at Valstrax's, and I retract my previous statement. What do we got going on in the water for Pemcode? Pemcode not really aware. Let's go ahead and look at the player camera. This was a mistake. Let's go ahead and not look at that. Pemcode getting shot at, getting sieged by the destroyer, the Corsair from Meridian. Pretty cool to look at. And I looking at cool things. The middle's still happening. So, you're welcome. And the destroyers are they are getting some damage. Annoying, but Sleeping Dragon still, you know, still in the game. He did lose the 3 mexes out here, which is unfortunate. Definitely should have built something out there for them. Would have been a good idea, you know, something. And looking at the mini map here, sees momentary. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say a ceasefire, but bombs landed right on David Bladen's turret. David Blade, sorry. I am not sure if David Blaine plays this game. You know, that would be something he would do. He'd be like, playing beyond all reason while holding my breath for 30 minutes. And people would love that. Whoa, what is this thing? Oh, it's a floating heavy laser tower. Much more intimidating than what it actually turned out to be. But Meridian has a strong push here, a strong position. Ooh, however, submarine fleet coming out here. It's kind of hard to see, but we got 1 submarine for Meridian. I don't think these can shoot underwater, so this is going to be deadly. The destroyer definitely can. And I don't think 5 submarines are going to be enough to kill everything here, but this is a lot of damage. Is it actually enough? I think the other submarine down for Meridian. Another destroyer comes in. Good moves by Pemcode. Oh, and a destroyer of his own, the Oppressor. Coming out, yelling at Meridian's commander. Doing something. Completely missing. I don't know. Got a drunk operator right now or something. They need to fire that guy. Can outrange the heavy laser tower. And what I thought was a strong position. Wildlife peeing a lot. Let's go look at that actually. Gotta push in. Got the bombers coming in too. Hitting the ground. Very aggressively. So that happened. And we got a push coming out from David as well. Decided these grunts' lives are better spent not living. And that was very sad to watch. Luckily, everything's robots here, so don't need to feel too bad. The bombers came back. You're welcome for missing it. And it looks like they took out a big chunk of Valstrax's army. Valstrax hurting a little bit. David 114 really needs to help out. I'm not really seeing a lot coming out from him. I was gonna res it. David wanting 2 commanders. And Yuri has just been free to take over the northeast thing. Northeast water. That's what this is called. Yes. And got some air of his own. Torpedoing something. And sending this guy to his doom. Whatever. Poor guy. Got some anti-air here. Very smart by Pemcom, but not covering everything. He does have one coming up in about 15-ish seconds. What are these? Some tidal generators. Gonna be going down. Unfortunate. And this fight is definitely still happening. So in case you were curious about that. Yep. Meridian getting a little fancy here. Not sure what he hopes to expect with that. Maybe he doesn't know what's lingering right above. Oh, now he knows. Okay, well, it was it was an attempt, that's for sure. Meridian perhaps like focusing or not focusing enough on one area. He does still have a firm grasp over here, it seems. Pemcode not able to pump out units as fast as he'd like. Did he go? No, he's still chilling on Tech 1 as well. Yeah, you'd expect to see a bigger army from him. Still being harassed by this single monsoon. Oh, and Uri really doing some damage. Absolute beast mode. 2v1 left side. Yeah, so where they are focusing right now is the high ground, which I think is a good move. If they can capture it. But we got a big dive coming in from Uri. Oh, this could be deadly. Poor Pemcode. Not gonna be happy about that. It's trying to run away. Can't D-gun in the water either as Pemcode, so. Oof. Oh, this is painful to watch. I feel bad. Valstrax completely shoved off the high ground in the middle here. David Blade gonna be hit on both sides. Pemcode losing everything. Oh, look away, ladies and gentlemen. That is quite gruesome. You're gonna have to resort to the mini map to see the rest of that, because I'm not sure I can show that. Dive in on Valstrax. A bunch of thugs and rocket dudes and radars and everything coming out. Oh my goodness. Huge push coming in. So where Pemcode's fallen, Triag and Wildlife. Oh, Pemcode left the game. Where his sacrifice was made, great ground was gained by his fellow comrades. Valstrax says GG. We got intense music. It's really getting me in the groove right now. David Blade getting pushed in by Malavex. Malavex had enough. Coming in for the high ground. Seizing the opportunity. Saw David's army back up to help. But that's not enough. Wildlife and Triag diving in here. Getting the economy. Wildlife carried. Triag thanking his comrade. Wildlife probably the highest moment of his life in the right now. Gotta be feeling fantastic. It's all downhill from here, buddy. This is how the addictions begin. Nothing else in life will ever feel this good. Uri? Not concerned. Does not care. Anyway. Triag. Oh, just absolutely eviscerating. Meridian and Uri still doing okay. David's somehow still alive here, but not for very long. Malavex, the music stopped. What the hell? It was feeling great. Hang on. 1 second. 1 second. We're professional. Epic battle music. Hopefully this is epic. Skip to the middle. Nope. That's terrible. Yes. No, not great, but we'll work with it. Oh, man. How is this epic? It's getting to it, huh? Alright, hang on. You guys gotta be patient, alright? Chill. Yeah. And absolute devastation. A lot of thugs gone right there, but maybe a little loud. And I muted it. Hopefully, oh, not too loud anymore. Uri's still hanging in there. Still has a solid grip on this northeastern sector. But with the high ground going to Team Blue, I mean, there's really nothing they can do. Meridian and Uri holding the sea very confidently, but just not enough. The 3 versus 2, not to like blame people, all right? You know, I'm sure David was trying his best, but David 1114 didn't exactly like have anything help. Oh yeah, epic. If I knew how to turn off the interface, I would do that, but this is the best. This is what you're getting. David Blade's sacrifice in the beginning was all for naught. But in the end, war has no mercy. Hopefully that was epic. Didn't even mute the in-game music, so there was just 2 soundtracks playing. I'm really good at this. Annie super trick? Not sure what that means, but in my very not professional opinion, this game is over. There's not much they can do here. As much as they'd like to fight and try and never give up, I do believe this is the beginning of the slow end for Meridian and Anuri. See if they have anything cool going on. We got Tech 2 ships coming out. For both them? Yeah, this one we already got a battleship coming out. A Despot. A D-Spot. You're welcome. Coming out. Which, I don't know anything about the ship, so maybe there's a chance in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Wildlife just teching up. See, this is the disadvantage of ships. Ah, we'll get you. Fuck your metal extractor. Yeah. Uh-huh. Bet you regret facing us now. Oh shit. Oh ship. Nice. This dude going for 3. Misses. Going for another 3. Oh! A hit on the Riptide. And that fella goes down. All him. All this dude right here. Shell shocker. Splendid. But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I mean, maybe this is interesting and people would like to see. Oh, whoa, what are these things? Longbows? Damn, those got some range. honest set, I always played Armanda, but fine. Okay. Well said, Triag. I agree. Oh, and we have the Despot out. Calculating. Planning its next move. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. I can feel it. Let's go see what these things do. Oh, did I miss it? Well, I am good at what I do, let me tell you. We got a Dreadnought here. The counterpart, the Armada counterpart, I'm assuming. Literally just made that up off the top. Like, no grounds for that, just sounds right. The water walls being surprisingly effective at holding back his army, and realizes he could just go around. Yep, so does that. Bunch of Sheldons. Love Sheldons, they're so cool. So fun to play with. Now let's see what the Dreadnought does. You know, maybe there's still hope. Got a little fleet here for Aniuri. Let's see what this thing does. What's the range on this bad boy? Pretty decent. Sheldon's not having it. Oh, goodness. 42. If this has any sort of AoE, we're about to find out. Oh, if it was angled the right way the whole time, those Sheldons would all be dead. But that was a thing. Jesus, drifting. The longbow just drifting right there. That was cool. But that was very anticlimactic. You know, I was a lot more excited for what that thing would do. Oh, but another one! Oh, this time it's gonna go down! Doesn't like to angle his ships the right way. But that's okay. Maybe this is all part of his plan. Everybody group up! Make sure splash damage does as much as possible. Oh, man. Beautiful moves. Oh, and... Oh, it's these things! They're shooting! They're like cluster things. They explode in the air and drop bombs down. That's neato. Sheldon's gonna be destroyed. Oh, that's cool to watch. However, they suffer the same flaws. They miss anything that slightly moves, so... Wow, a lot of things happening right now. Like a surprising amount of action. Ooh, and the eco is... Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. That was a lot of generators going down. Not good. Ooh. I think any and all hope is slowly dying. As we got more of these dudes. Walk amphibious ducks. We got the ducks coming out, dude. Oh my goodness, who saw this coming? Oh no. Meridian tried his best, but in the end, not gonna succeed. Just the monstrous economy right now. Yeah. And that was still fun to watch, you know? We knew the ending, but it's not about the ending, it's about the journey. And they delivered. These players, that was fun to watch. And I hope y'all enjoyed. I am going to call it here. Nope, you know what? I'm not. Alright, I made it a mistake again. But Despot coming out. Shooting its guns. Doing its thing. There's a fucking turtle here. Actually, it is just called a turtle. That's cool. Didn't actually know that when I said it. But my eyes work unlike any other. And they can see. They can see that it's not looking good. Oh, Meridian left. It's all up to Aniuri. And I think we've seen enough. The slow choke hold they have. I hope you all enjoyed this game. Quite dramatic. Started off with a literal bang, double bang, and carried through to the end. Really just an entertaining game. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope my voice was enjoyable and the words worded well. See you guys next time. Peace.